You're such an asshole.
Roll Tide, because the tide comes up, you gotta roll it back, man. Like, don't get me started about them fucking tides when they roll up. You just fucking push them and roll them right the fuck back. Oh, the tides, man, the tides of March. That's how Auburn gave it. Was the tides of March, and everybody, it was in the Gulf of Mexico, they were sleeping. And then they heard the tides rolling up, encroaching upon the shores of Alabama. And then all the Alabamans came out of the trailer parks and said, "Fuck no, you tower, we're going to roll you right back." And I don't know how they did. They got bounty, a lot of, the quicker picker-upper got very fat. Big rolls, millions of rolls of bounty, and they rolled the tide back. And that's how the phrase "roll tide," it's kind of, and my dad got me this hat. I don't know anything about Alabama football, which is treason in Alabama, if you didn't know. Anyway, it is the Clarey Test today again. I don't know what happened. I think we go in spades. Like, oh, we're going to do a Clarey Test? Yes, we're going to do a Clarey Test. We're going to do a Clarey Test on Art Bell. And if you're wondering, what the hell was the Clarey Test? The Clarey Test is, again, a 4-question test I originally developed to assess whether I'd even consider voting for a politician, but has also proven to be a pretty good test to judge a person's moral caliber and whether they're a good person or not and trustworthy. And it's got about a 95, 98% success rate. And there's always exceptions to the rule, like mafia murderers have gotten the perfect score on the Clarey Test. But anyway, so the 4-question test is, did you major in something stupid? You get a point, and you don't want a high point on this test. Do you have any real-world working experience? If you do, you don't get a point. If you don't, you're like a typical trust fund baby brat. You get a point. Do you come from money? For example, if you're a hard worker like me, who came from, I wouldn't say nothing, but certainly we didn't have a lot of money. But versus, say, the smallest dicked person in Minnesota, that'd be Mark Dayton. We're probably not even sure if he has a dick. It's just been layered up in so much. I wonder if money... I'm starting to wonder this. Does money correlate negatively with testosterone? Like, if you have tons of money, you don't have to work hard, you don't get challenged, you're not forced or galvanized or forged to become a man. And so I'm wondering, like, did the Kennedys and the Daytons, are they all just a bunch of limp dick, small penis motherfuckers out there? They probably are. So if you come from money, you get a point. And then, what are you currently doing today? Is it private sector work? Are you some touchy-feely nonprofit vice reserve diversity director constantly asking the taxpayers for grant money? It's basically, are you an arrogant, elitist, spoiled, parasitic fuck? Or are you a real man or woman that actually supports themselves and are a net contributor to society? So we'll find out. The young man writes, could you do a video Clarey Test on Art Bell? Art Bell talk show host of Coast to Coast AM. I was like, is that the guy out in Nevada? I think it is. And he says, here's the wiki link below. So we'll go to the wiki link and Art Bell. And I don't know why you'd ask about Art Bell, because he's not a politician. Everyone, well, not everyone. Most people know him. So I'd imagine he's worked in radio. So that's a real job, sort of. We have some gray and leeway there. So let's find out. Arthur William Art Bell III, hello Fladios, is an American broadcaster and author known as one of the founders of the original host of the paranormal-themed radio program Coast to Coast AM. Yeah, when you drive across, this is before the internet. If you're a truck driver, you drive across, 3 a.m. at night and listen to Coast to Coast. He also created and formerly hosted its companion show, Dreamland, semi-retired from Coast to Coast. This is 2003. Well, how old is he now? Because 71. If you're retired, you don't get a point, because especially if you're retirement age or you earned it. Unlike Mark Dayton, the small, lip-wristed motherfucker, trust fund baby. He hosted the show many weekends. Started in 2003, announced his retirement in 2007, but occasionally served as guest host through 2010. To spend time with his wife and their daughter. Holy shit! The daughter born May 2007? Who is he married to? Hang on, let's check this shit out. Spouses. Aaron Ruiz Bell. Did he get a Latina? Did he get a fucking Latina? Oh, we gotta look this up. Did you go buy yourself a Latina? Bell. Oh, look at this. He did. He totally did. Oh, you went shopping, dude. You went shopping south of the border. Down Mexico way. Art Bell's wife denied visa. Coast to Coast AM. All right, see? It's kind of like Tony Randall. Didn't Tony Randall like have a kid at 70-something? This has no bearing or effect on the... I just find it very interesting. He's been married about... Oh, wait. His wife died. Okay, so he's a widower. 65, 68. Divorced, died. Jeez. Poor guy. He may have instituted it himself. I'm just saying, 3-0. Potentially 4-0. All right. Returned to radio in 2015 with the new show, Midnight in the Desert, available online via TuneIn and some terrestrial radio stations. Retired again in December 20, citing security concerns at his home. There is subject to repeated intrusion in his property in Parham. Yeah, okay. What? Don't you have guns? You can see people coming miles away from Parham. I've been there. I've shot guns out there. All right, let's go to early life. Let's get focused here. Jacksonville, North Carolina. A United States Marine Corps captain. Holy sh... Oh, wait, a captain. All right, never mind. I thought he was Arthur Bell, Jr., a United States Marine Corps captain. His dad was a captain. And Jane Gumerabel, a Marine drill instructor. So his mom was a drill instructor back in the day. Holy shit. All right, so he didn't come from money. I don't think he came from money unless his dad all of a sudden started making bank. Well, captain's not a bad salary, but it's not a ton either. Maybe a quarter point, maybe. Wow, okay. Bell had always been interested in radio, and at the age of 13 became a licensed amateur radio operator. Bell now holds an amateur extra class license, which is in the top U.S. Federal Communications Commission license class. His call sign is W6OBB. How, he must have slayed the ladies at the bar. I mean, I'm going to use that one. I thought me going in with the, hey, you want to hear about the world reserve currency and how it causes inflation around the world? Huh? That one got me laid many times, but probably not as much as I got the amateur extra class license offered by the Federal Communications Commission. So that like, Bell served in the U.S. Air Force as a medic during Vietnam War, and his free time operated a pirate radio station at Amarillo Air Force Base. He would make a point of playing anti-war music like On the Eve of Destruction and Fortunate Son that was not aired on the American Forces Network. All right, so he's in the military service. He stayed in Asia, living in Okinawa, where he's a DJ. While there, he set a Guinness World Record by staying on the air for 116 hours and 15 minutes. The money raised there allowed Bell to charter a DC-8, fly to Vietnam, and rescue 130 Vietnamese orphans stranded in Saigon at the war's end. This guy's got a heart, too. They were eventually brought back to the United States and adopted by American families. Bell returned to the United States and studied engineering. He dropped out and returned as a radio chief engineer, blah, blah, blah. Broadcasting career. So he then moved on to the broadcasting career. And he's been in radio, it looks, ever since. All right, so a touch of money, maybe a touch of money with, although did you get a lot of money as a captain back in the, probably not. It's probably not. You know what, he didn't come from money, all right, 0 points for that. He never went to college. He did go to college for engineering, but never graduated. That's still all right. If you never go to college, you still get 0 points because that means you're fucking working like a real man or a woman instead of like all you millions of millennial Olympic motherfuckers like Mark Dayton who are majoring in stupid pussy shit. So he went in the military, had a real job, wasn't a spoiled brat cunt, worked. He gets 0 points. Perfect score. Art Bell gets 0 points, and that is awesome. Now I kind of know. Now I know why you maybe referenced Art Bell, because he is one of the few people to get 0 points. Even I don't get 0 points. I majored in something stupid. So Art Bell gets 0 points. Yeah, he didn't come from money, went in the military, supported himself, worked private sector the entire time, currently sort of works part-time, but never once headed up some non-profit that had no intention of actually helping the children or the minorities or the women and just use it to fleece the donors. He never was a career politician. This is a great guy. This is a guy I'd love to have a beer with. This is, if I ever go shooting out near Parnump again, because I do go to Vegas frequently. He doesn't even know who the fuck I am. So, but it would be cool to go shooting with Art Bell. I mean, come on, that's got to be kind of cool. Now, that's it. You guys got any celebrities or politicians you want me to professionally administer the Clarey Test, you can go ahead, contact me at assholeconsulting.com and send me your other questions along with money. I don't do this for free. It is my time, and rule number 1 is fuck you, pay me. I do the job, then I get paid. Captain Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly. Brilliant fucking man. A genius. But yeah, go to assholeconsulting.com. And America's older brother, me, will take care of you. So that's all we got. We'll catch up with you kids later. Toodles.